Hi everyone, my name is Demetri and welcome back to DemetriTube. Today I'm going to talk about my Ford Bronco test drive. As always, pound the like, pound the subscribe, and let's get started. So Ford released the new and revamped Bronco in 2021 and I want one so bad. And if you're watching this video and you're not familiar with cars, but you do know celebrity history, this is basically the O.J. Simpson getaway vehicle. Ford sold this vehicle from 1966 to 1996. They ended up discontinuing it because people were losing taste in two-door vehicles, and this car was basically being replaced with the four-door Expedition. And right now, due to demand and some supply chain issues, this car is really hard to get. Some people are just now getting the Bronco after ordering it in 2021. And right now, it's May 19th, 2023, and it's possible if you order the vehicle right now, you may not get it for a year and a half or 2 years. For me personally, I don't mind waiting. My car now works just fine and I live in a major city with pretty good public transit, so it's not a big deal for me to wait. Also, I'm not in a rush to jump back into having a car note and making payments every month. But I do understand I'm in a blessed position because a lot of people want this car, but they cannot wait a year and a half to 2 years to get it because they may need a car right now. And just one last thing before we dive into the test drive, this is really important. This car is very hard to get right now. It's tough to even find one to test drive. And not only that, a lot of the dealerships don't even have one Bronco. So I live in Washington, D.C., and I'm gonna go ahead and pull up a map. And just a heads up, there's no car dealerships in D.C. You either have to go to Maryland or Virginia, take your pick, it doesn't matter. And me and my friend Brett agreed to go on Friday. He made time, I made time, we're test driving something today. Okay, so here is a map of all the Ford dealerships near me. So if you look at number three, we're gonna go ahead and X that out. Number 3, they only do like the Ford work trucks, like, you know what I'm talking about, like if you're a plumber or something, they only make trucks like that, so we're crossing that out. And keep in mind, we're going by what we saw on the websites and who actually has one in stock. A lot of these places only have it ordered, they don't actually have it in stock. Also, I want a two-door Bronco, but none of these dealerships have a two-door. If they even have the vehicle, they only have a four-door. Anyways, moving on. So dealership 1 has one in stock, but they only have the top of the line Raptor, and the MSRP for that is like over $70,000. And if you look at the pictures, it's on the floor in the showroom. So I doubt they are letting anyone test drive it. Dealership 2, it is absolute hell to get from where I live to that dealership during rush hour. So we were trying to avoid that one at all costs. Dealership 6, I didn't even know that one existed. And when I was doing my searches, that one didn't even pop up in my radar. Dealer 10, they have one. It is, again, the top of the line model, MSRPs for over $70,000, and it's possible they're not allowing test drives. Dealer 7, they don't have one. Dealer 5, I don't think they had one, and also, again, it is a huge hassle to get there during rush hour. It's just very inconvenient. DC traffic is terrible, y'all. I don't know. If you don't live here, I can't explain further. And then dealer 4, according to the website, they had 2, and then this was the closest one, so we decided to go to this dealership. So let's take a look at the test drive. Hey everyone, so right now I am on my way to my friend Brett's house because we are gonna test drive the new Ford Bronco. One of the Ford dealerships, I think, has 2 of them, and we should be able to test drive. It's not like the top of the line models, so I'm hoping there won't be any issues. And I'm so excited. Also, it's like Friday and it's almost 5 o'clock and traffic was so bad. It almost took me like triple the time that it normally does to get to Brett's house. Okay, so I have picked up Brett. Say hello.
Hello.
And we are currently at Sonic. I'm gonna crush these chicken or popcorn chicken or whatever real quick, and then we're gonna go test drive the car. Stay in the middle.
You're gonna go on the roundabout.
His sentence has been postponed twice, sorry.
So if you get jammed up for selling drugs, you say, look, this wasn't.
So this is the one we're about to test drive. So I really want a 2-door, but they only have 4-door Broncos here. So, from what I know, they all kind of drive the same, so it doesn't really matter.
Here we are.
Oh my God, we're test driving. I'm so excited.
It's cute in here.
Wait, where's the air conditioning on?
I don't know. Hit some buttons. Figure it out.
Oh, because it's on heat.
Oh, they're trying to kill us in here. How do you... Oh.
Is that right?
Oh.
Are you...
Ooh. This way.
It doesn't. It goes pretty fast, right? So that's what I was worried about. Where do I turn around at?
Anywhere, but watch out, there's a speed camera up here. It says photo enforced, so she's lurking.
So overall, the test drive went really well. I still really want one, and sorry I couldn't get more footage at the dealership and test driving the car. So first of all, these cars are very expensive, so I needed to focus on the test drive. Also, I was expecting to negotiate with the dealer then, so I had to kind of put my head in the game for that too, and I couldn't add filming on top of all that. It would have been too much. Dimitri would have been overwhelmed. Next, I left my house close to 4 p.m. and traffic was so bad. I didn't make it to my friend Brett's house until like 5, and we didn't make it to the dealership until like 5:30. And keep in mind, they close at 8. Next, this dealership actually had 3 Broncos. They had the 2 that I showed you earlier in the video, and they also had one more. It was a much lower trim than the one I wanted. Also, it was the gray color. I really don't want that color either. Anyways, the salesperson could tell that I did not want one of the Broncos on the lot. He could tell I was pretty adamant about ordering one. But to order one, he had to grab his assistant manager who's like in charge of ordering the Broncos, but his assistant manager had left for the day, so he asked me to come back Saturday. And the salesperson I had was very knowledgeable. He knows that the Bronco is a very in-demand car and a lot of people are trying to order it, and he did not want to say anything incorrect. Also, there's been a lot of issues regarding ordering this vehicle and the shipping times of this vehicle, so I could tell he just did not want to say anything incorrect, but he told me his assistant manager would be back Saturday morning. So me and Brett both could not make it on Saturday morning. Brett was going out that night, and then I had a ton of errands to run the next morning, and Brett was going to a brunch in like the afternoon, and we could have went after that, but then I had another thing I wanted to do, and we would have had to rush to get to the dealership, and I didn't want to do all that, so we just decided we'll go another day. So me and Brett are gonna go back to the dealership eventually. We just haven't decided what day yet. Again, this is not a rush. My car works perfectly fine, and apparently if I order the vehicle today, I won't get it for another 2 years anyway, so what's another week? So if you want to see part 2 and get more information about me negotiating with the dealer, make sure to go ahead and pound that subscribe button so you do not miss it. And last thing I want to say before I wrap up the video, so the 2 Broncos that they had at the dealership were priced to sell. This one was like $45,000 and then the other one was $48,000. They're definitely over MSRP, but they're not like crazy over MSRP like I've been seeing at other dealerships, so they're definitely closer to a selling price, especially if you want one right now. Sorry, not over MSRP. I mean, the MSRP was not marked up like crazy. That's what I meant to say. And that is all I have for this video. If you have any questions or comments regarding any of this process, please feel free to post below in the comments. And as always, if you enjoyed this video, please go ahead and pound that like button, pound that subscribe button, and ring that notification bell, and I will see you all next time. Have a good one. Bye.